Be a good website guy, make a good website for yourself that you can use as both a good advertisement for yourself and all that stuff. But because I forget the name, but I remember one of my teachers was talking about like a programmer, and part of his like website he made for himself, he just coded like like the old like Atari game, like what's the fucking Alien Invaders or whatever. That super old arcade game. He literally just
Hmm.
coded that on his website, dude. So you could just
Oh
play it,
shit.
and like that's really good because you're advertising, yo, I'm so good at programming. I just fucking coded a game on my website. It's just stuff like that, right? But from a website, if you're just a website guy, you can make really nice UIs and all that stuff. Really, like talk to them about how you can make things work for them and everything. I don't know, dude. Engineering is definitely super tough, like super tough. Computer science is really tough too.
I just kind of like want a job where like I don't know, like I don't want to freelance because like I don't really want to reach out to people. I don't like if you ever notice, I'm never like the one to strike up a conversation. I'm more like someone who like just responds, I guess. Usually.
Yeah, no, I do definitely. Because it's like working freelance is weird anyway. Because the problem with freelance is that it's
Wow.
inconsistent compared to if you just could just get a solid job that's like part time or just like full time or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I kind of want to do. Like
Yeah,
find
for
a
sure.
company, just work for them.
Because yeah, you can definitely get stuff like that. Because that's why when you're in college and stuff, try to look for those internships because that would let you get those jobs for sure. Because a lot of people, even the stuff that's like, what was it? Actually, never mind. I'm so tired, I forgot what I was gonna say there. But
Like reaching out to people just kind of freaks me out a bit for some
yeah,
reason. It's like why why are they like why are you good enough compared to the other people or something? And then like yeah, I have that problem.
yeah. Oh, actually, actually, that reminded me of one thing actually. Because in that case, you could when you work on like your coursework and stuff. Because I like, let's just say if you did. I need to start using a different example, but I'm going to start like websites again. Let's just say if you went into website shit, and like on your coursework for it, you had to like like make websites or whatever just for yourself or something like that. So as part of like your CV and all that stuff that you could put on there, you
Hmm.
could just like show off your coursework in that way. Because as long because in that case, even if like you want to focus on like getting really good grades and everything, you can still use that to your advantage because then because
I know,
even
so
if
my totem.
another it's a weird thing, dude, because it's like if you have really good grades and then on your CV and shit you have like really good marks, and on your like website or whatever you'd make it's like
People in
really
the
nice
fucking house?
design and all that stuff, you can still
I don't
get
even
picked up
know.
really well, dude.
Oh.
Can't tell.
It just matters on how you present yourself, really, dude. Like that's really it at the end of the day. 'Cause people will say
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
really good at
this and
drifting
to
now.
do
What the
that
fuck?
and to do this and to do that, and you'll always hear like a different thing each time. So it's like I feel like really it's just how you present yourself and like your
No one here
skills
either.
and what you can do. Because
Oh, no.
like how you mentioned with like being asked,
Nobody's here.
if you're better at this than someone else, you
Hmm.
can like present yourself in a way so that question doesn't need to be asked to make because they like to do that as well just to make you uncomfortable to see what kind of response they'll give you because they're assholes like
Someone
that. They
better be
hate that
fucking here,
question, dude.
man.
It's like because
Fuck.
especially when he's trying to ask you shit
Wait.
like what
Oh,
would you want to
oh,
bring to the
oh,
company,
hello,
some
sir.
weird abstract
Oh
question. Like I
yeah,
hate
dude.
shit
My
like that.
school asked me that, and like when I initially like applied to not applied, but like well yeah, when I applied to one university, they like what are you gonna bring to this school? I'm like, dude, what am I gonna say? I'm just here to learn, man. I'm gonna take from you. I'm not gonna give.
That's it. I'm here for your fucking money, dude.
Yeah.
You need a job done. I can do the job. Just can we just skip to that part? Yeah, because no, sometimes you have to deal with those. Sometimes there are those kinds of people, but there's also like people that are just, how you'd want things to be, where like they're just looking for someone that can actually do their job, and like you can show
Chainsaw
that
all the way
really
back.
well on your website because you can say, I worked on this and I worked on that, and on your coursework, as long as like your coursework and stuff is like
Hello,
really
motherfucker.
impressive, which like you'd always want to make sure that is anyway, but like you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
like do a good job on that and then show that off. That can still look really nice.
But
Because
yeah, this is gonna make me sound like really acoustic and shit. But like, before winter break, we had this like um statistics project, and so we had to ask people like shit. We had to ask people this certain question and then another question, like to see how like it changes the responses.
yeah.
And like I absolutely refuse to like ask people that shit. Like even like sending out the Google form. So like I made a deal with my partner that I do literally everything but ask the question. Cause like, dude, I don't know why, but it's like I'm so acoustic, man.
I heard someone.
Yeah, I understand,
It
man.
was a boring question. Let me grab it.
Shit, dude, you're giving me memories again, dude, of when I was doing my coursework and shit.
Dude,
Oh,
I absolutely hate approaching people for some reason.
dude, you know what? There's actually one thing oh yeah, that was it. Okay, yeah. So, dude, on my year 2, on my games course, right?
Fuck,
And my
dude.
course, like, I liked it, but there are some parts of it that were really weird. Because there's this academic part to it that was in the first year, and then it kind of came back weirdly in the third year, where we had to write a dissertation about, like, we had to pick, like, a topic of game design and pick a game and write about it in, like, some academic way. Like, and look at, like, academic papers about game design and stuff. Like, it was interesting, but it was kind of weird because like the course, like that the design of the course was to incorporate all forms of it, so it makes sense. They showed that, but everyone was just really there to learn what their skill set was. Like some people found out they're good at artists, and some found they're good at making music and all that stuff, right? But in year 2, there was one called it was just like a media one, and it was really kind of weird because we had to integrate ourselves with the other media courses, like the film students, the photography students, dude. And it was just weird, man, because like we had to like go out in public and like harass people, dude, and I hated that shit, dude.
Yeah,
Because the
dude.
kinds of people that are like standing and they're holding like a pamphlet or something, so they're gonna approach you, dude, and you in your
Oh
head
my
you're like,
god.
that's your response, right?
Fuck.
I had to be
I
that
wasn't
guy,
watching.
and I fucking
What the?
hated every second of it, dude. I hated that
Fucked
shit
up.
because some people will give you the time, obviously, because they're nice enough, but so
I
many
fucked up
people
again.
are just gonna go no and just walk by, especially over here, dude. People are so fucking rude in the UK. They don't give a shit. Like the amount of time you just get told "fuck off" or something like that, it's like okay, just that's it.
Yeah, dude.
But, I actually hated that because there was some people in my group as well, that they just didn't want to do those interactions, so they wanted to like take care of like other parts of the like I do the write
What
ups
the
and stuff
fuck?
like that.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
that's how we had
exactly
to
what I
split.
did. I made a
Yeah,
deal with my partner.
yeah,
I'll write literally all the write up, but you literally just send out the Google Doc and not
yeah, man.
me.
She just gave me memories of all that stuff again, dude.
Holy shit. And yeah, it's not gonna be some
But
embarrassing
I think
question.
that's still good though, because it's like when you talk about that, right, and like like your write up or whatever, or like like the review that you'll get, not just from your teacher and also for stuff like that. That's one thing you can use as an advantage, dude, because then you can say that's like your skill set, what you specialize in, like that's like like you're telling them what you'll bring to them without being asked that awkward question, because then they can naturally see it. Like you get what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
dude.
that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get out with this long-winded explanation. It's only because I'm tired. It's like 2:37 p.m. Oh shit, I need to
Your
sleep.
sleep schedule is
Got
all
a wee
messed up
nap.
now. It's in the USC. It's not even US. It's freaking Asian sleep schedule.
Oh shit, dude, going full. Yeah, dude. That's why. That's why, like, when you hear people talk about, even when I was talking about earlier, with like getting the different experiences and stuff like that, as long as you like, make your coursework really nice, and you can just explain like what you did, and like like when you write like a normal coursework review or something, you'd say,
There's.
I did the write-ups here. It was useful for the team because this allowed other people to focus on this area, or I could focus on this area and improve my skills in this specialized area.
But he
Word
flew.
wins in that way because that's what people like to hear. So and then people look at that and go, "Oh yeah, wow, he actually did a really good job." And then that's it, dude. Like as soon as you get that approval, it's like, yeah, you're golden, dude. But you can still have faith with that and everything, because that will never change for sure. Like no matter what becomes popular over the years or whatever, because they really have been pushing the whole computer stuff over the years. I know like, it gets pushed more and more each year.
I'm really worried.
Nah, dude.
I just don't want to go into a field like I really like, but everybody's in it already.
I guess that kind of. I guess I don't know. I guess like that kind of depends a bit on what it is in a weird way, because I agree that it's like it's way better, dude, to
They could
just
have
do something
went into
that
the
you like,
basement.
because if you have to do a job that you hate, you're just gonna fucking hate everything, dude. It's just
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
such a. You really don't want to do that to yourself, dude, because it's like. Cause at the end of the day, dude, it's like that's what you're gonna be doing for your life and shit, dude. Just to try and earn a living, and if you make that be some horrible job where you hate having to wake up in
Fuck, I
the
should have
morning and
watched
go to
follow the
whatever
scratch
you
marks instead of
work
going to
for,
the generator.
that's gonna be just fucking awful. You're not gonna feel motivated to do anything.
I should have kicked it as
So
well
I
and
feel
then
like
came here.
so that's why I'm saying like it's fine even if you felt like you wanted to do like computer science, for example, because then you just make your coursework look really nice and then you're golden. That just because then as you do that course, like you might feel a bit uncertain right now, but I can definitely assure you that when you do like your courses and all that stuff, like as you do more like courses and you go through like different experiences, you'll really notice where your skills
Should have
shine.
came back earlier because I knew he
And
was
then
right about to
when
die.
you have that realization, like maybe you notice that you kind of find yourself doing
Fuck,
one
you
thing
can
a
go
lot
this way.
or something like that, then you can realize, oh wait, these are actually my good
Damn, I
skills,
actually lost
and
him.
then you can just focus
I
on
should
that
have
and
came
not
out
even think
earlier.
about that, and
Oh, I
then
saw
like you're
someone.
golden, dude. Like that would definitely happen, dude, without a doubt.
right. I guess that kind of like lessens my worries a little.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, I can definitely reassure you with that, man. Take it from
There's
your friendly neighborhood ninja, dude.
Thanks for your chicken pack and thanks for your LV.
My day's going
guy's dead on
pretty
hook,
good.
dude. This guy's dead on hook.
Oh shit, I got kicked out of Eureka. I forgot about that AFK time. What time is it in yours? Oh, it's 3:50 a.m. Damn, dude. My character hasn't slept in 5. Oh, time to make it 6. Dude, our characters are the true needs, dude. Our character's always up doing something, dude. I remember the last time I made my character sleep in a bed.
Oh my god, that fucking tree. What? I let go.
Roysia, the ninja's always doing something.
Oh, yeah,
Whether it's
just dead.
joining a party just to die on Suzaku, or do a good old 24 man just to see people die to the vote. It's all in
Oh,
good
are
fun.
you ready for the Lions raid?
Yeah, dude. Did you want to do it, dude? Or do you already have plans with like?
I hope he doesn't fucking randomly deliverance.
That's the best.
He's
Cool,
fucking dead.
so I can do it if
Ah,
the
cool.
comes out.
No, dude, that's fine. I'll be on there, dude. Don't worry, dude. I just wait till like you come on Steam or whatever, and then I see Frey is now playing Final Fantasy. That's when I'll go. It's time. I'm just gonna message you.
Did you see the whole
Oh yeah.
It's time to wipe.
the whole VOD? I
Did
mean
you
the
see
whole
what the alliance
the
chat
whole
says?
match, Cynthia. Yeah, I got a lot of fucking
I'm
good
pretty
chainsaws.
sure I come back
in that
to
match.
12 hours after the patch.
Double pip.
Oh, 12 hours after it.
12 hours.
Some annoying as fuck time. And had to be the
I got
exact
so
same
many good chainsaws.
So if you want to go ahead,
I use survivor
that's
footing
fine,
too.
honestly, because like
I'm gonna wait,
I'm
dude.
probably gonna see spoilers on
Fucking
some
3K.
No, no.
This guy just like hiding the whole
It's
game.
worth it, dude. Just don't look at anything, dude, and just get.
You guys are doing
That's what
nothing but
I'm-
hiding the whole
I'm gonna
game.
just
Fuck this motherfucker.